I had no idea I would meet one of the best, wisest, and kindest neurosurgeons in the world, Dr. Rob Lober. He's now on the CBTF board, assisting in building family programs in Dayton and ensuring every family feels fully informed and supportive. So we'd love for you to share a little bit about yourself.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what you said so far. I'm kind of a boring person. I like
Awesome.
kind of nerdy. I mean, I do outdoorsy stuff, but I'm a big sci-fi fan. I like astronomy. I like coding. I do a lot of reading, so not real exciting. So just kind of a regular guy. Just happened to do brain surgery. So it's just yeah, I like hanging out with friends. I do what everybody else does, you know. So yeah, not super inspiring kind of guy. I'm really kind of boring.
Okay, so regular guy, what brought you into this field in the first place?
Well, it was kind of a long road. I got interested in neuroscience in medical school, and I just became very interested in the brain and how it works. And so, at one point during my medical school lectures, I went to the professor and I said, "I want to learn more about what you're talking about, and maybe I could join your laboratory." And he said, "Well, I would love to have you, but sorry, unfortunately, I moved my laboratory up to Woods Hole, Massachusetts in the summer, and I just couldn't help you unless you wanted to come along." It took me about 2 seconds to figure out I wanted to come along, and so I kind of entered a world of neuroscience. It's a really great place to be. It's right on the ocean. So it's really nice, and the laboratories are great, and they just do some of the most exciting research anywhere. And then that kind of got me hooked. And from there, I knew that I was going to do something with the brain, and I just sort of gravitated to the kids and their families, and was always really inspired by their strength and their bravery, and so I just kind of fell in love with that, and I feel like it just felt like the right place. So somehow I was just sort of pulled into it.
Well, we're glad that you are doing what you do and the difference that you're making. But if you weren't doing this, what would you do?
Well, I would probably still be pretty boring, and my dream always has been to have a bookstore. I kind of like that's my one of my favorite atmospheres. Big, comfy seats, a cat laying around, coffee and or hot chocolate, and good books. I used to work at a bookstore, Borders. It doesn't exist anymore, but I was the manager of the kids section, and I happened to be really good at it because I could tell everybody about what was in the books because I read them all. And so I think I'd like to be back doing that. And I actually, over last year, bookstore, and it's kind of a interesting one because I only sell banned books. And because books get banned for a lot of reasons, but it seems like those are the only ones worth reading anymore. So I started that in the last year, and then that's going to be my pathway to maybe having a bookstore one day.
Well, we would love for you to put your online bookstore in the chats when you're
Oh, yeah.
sweet.
Well, I should
But
have thought about it because I could have. I'll do that if I can figure it
okay.
out.
All right. And just before you go, it is Brain Tumor Awareness Month. So tell us of what advocacy message you would like to share with the world.
Well, what I've learned from the kids that I work with is that the brain tumor does not define who you are. It's just what you happen to have, and I think so many people, when they're in this situation, they get struck by this. It seems to be what people see or what they think when they talk to you. And what I'd like the world to know is that does not define who you are. And there's life and there's hope. And with a brain tumor, I think that's what I've learned, and I hope people see that someday. I'll put the thing in the message here. And so if you, maybe what I'll do is I'll give you a discount, and I'll just, whatever you buy, I'll give it to CBTF today. How about that?
Oh, Rob, that's fantastic. And thank you for being here and for all that you do. And really looking forward to working with you on the Dayton Walk, making it bigger and better this year, and some family get togethers. So thank you so much.
Great. Thanks for having me. So good to see you.
Great to see you. We'll see you later.
Bye bye.